The Sopranos is one of the most critically acclaimed TV shows of all time, and at the center of the show is the complex character of Tony Soprano. Tony is the boss of the daimyo crime family, and he runs his organization with a combination of ruthless tactics, cunning strategies, and a deep understanding of human nature. In this video, I will explore how Tony Soprano uses psychological tactics to maintain his power and influence over his subordinates and enemies. Be sure to like and hit that subscribe button. Let's begin. Tony Soprano is a master of using psychology to get what he wants. He understands the motivations of his subordinates and enemies, and he uses that knowledge to his advantage. One of the key ways he does this is by playing on people's emotions. He knows that fear, anger, and sadness can be powerful motivators, and he uses those emotions to control those around him. Tony also uses the concept of love bombing to win over his subordinates. This is a psychological tactic that involves showering someone with praise, attention, and affection to win their loyalty. Tony does this with his closest associates, often treating them like family members and lavishing them with gifts and attention. Another psychological tactic that Tony uses is gaslighting. This is a technique that involves manipulating someone into questioning their perceptions and reality. Tony does this with his enemies, often planting seeds of doubt in their minds and making them question their own beliefs and motives. This allows him to undermine their confidence and gain the upper hand in their interactions. Tony Soprano is also a master of body language. He understands the power of nonverbal cues, and he uses them to his advantage. For example, he often stands very close to people when he talks to them, invading their personal space and exerting his dominance over them. He also uses eye contact to establish his authority, staring down his enemies and subordinates to make them feel uncomfortable. Another way Tony uses body language is by controlling his reactions. He is often able to maintain a calm and collected demeanor, even in high-stress situations. This allows him to project an air of confidence and authority, which makes those around him more likely to follow his lead. Tony Soprano is a fascinating character who uses a combination of psychological tactics and body language to maintain his power and influence over those around him. He understands the motivations and emotions of his subordinates and enemies, and he uses that knowledge to his advantage. He also uses body language to establish his dominance and project an air of confidence and authority. Tony Soprano is a master of the art of manipulation, and his techniques provide us with a glimpse into the complex world of organized crime. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Join me on my channel as I continue to explore the psychology of iconic characters.